Yo, welcome to Behind the Hustle right here with your boy Infamous Tex, exclusively on the Hustle Time Network. The homie, the Damn Sen.
Oh, what's going down? The Damn Sen. We in here.
Oh yeah, man. It's going down, man. Straight out of Texas, right around the corner. And you know we got to bring our contestants in the building. So we got my boy TxMxFlex in the house.
What's happening?
Man, what it do, man. So TxMxFlex. So originally you got my attention with the flow that you did. I guess it was called TxMxFlex.
Yeah, so
right?
Originally that was just something we threw together for my job. They were doing a talent show, and they gave us like 2 weeks notice. So I was like, okay, let me see what I can throw together. It was a Tex-Mex concept, so it just kind of came together. After I put it together, I was just like, well, I have people around me that know what they're doing, and it was really kind of just eye-opening. And I was just like, I can do this if I want to. This is an avenue I can do.
Yeah. Boy was on there really spitting too. Boy was spitting.
Yeah,
Mesquite Eminem.
It was catchy. I liked it. But when I went down that other rabbit hole, I started hearing more of your stuff, which we're gonna talk more about that real quick. Tex-Mex, you're a bartender.
Yes.
Man, what's the hookup, man?
Where you at?
You guys want some alcohol?
Hold on,
I could have brought alcohol today.
Where you work at, man?
So I work at this Tex-Mex place called Super Rica Houston.
Okay.
Definitely come through. I got my own cocktails. I do. I have a Mexican candy take. I like to do. It's
Hot
like
sauce or
watermelon
chamoy?
Tamarind.
Hot sauce or chamoy in there?
Put some chamoy on the rim. Put some tahini on it.
Oh, I tried one yesterday. Put hot sauce in there. It was nasty as shit, man.
Oh, wait, I don't know about all that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. That's a shot. So originally it was a Mexican candy shot that became really famous, and then I didn't really like that. I didn't like the fact that they were using like the syrup that was. It was a Mexican candy, but it tasted nothing like what I tasted growing up. So I was just like,
okay,
let me do my own fresh take on it.
Hey, well, he's doing his thing. So plug I know you mentioned the restaurant. Where's it at? We're gonna plug it. Might as well plug it real quick.
Shout out Rocket Farms for hosting that talent show that started all this. They hooked it up with a 55-inch TV and soundbar. It was really cool for me and my producer. It was a really, really cool thing.
How long you been doing music?
I've been playing music since I was like 16.
Playing like instruments?
So I play guitar, bass, drums, and piano.
So you do your whole thing?
Yeah.
You don't need nobody?
Hip hop kind of came around like in the past 2 years. Like I've written lyrics since I was like 18. Give or
How old
take.
are you?
I'm 24 right now.
Oh man, you like a kid, bro. I mean, you are a kid still, but goddamn.
I'll take it. It gives me a bit more, let's go.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it's just been something I've always really liked doing. I love writing music. I'm also a dreamer. So it's like the DACA dreamer thing.
I saw that on your Instagram. I was actually looking at that. Matter of fact, hold on, K-Dog, come on in here real quick. We're going to put K-Dog on blast.
Disco James.
Hold on, we got an appearance right here. Go hop in
right there, man.
Just sit back there real quick. Yeah. Go ahead and have a seat right there. K-Dog joining us in the building too. So you get a cameo from K-Dog right there, right behind you. Man. So my boy K-Dog made it. It is raining in Houston right now, by the way, just so you know. So he did make it safe, so we appreciate him pulling up. Hey, so DACA Dreamer, you were telling me a little bit about. So let's go ahead and start from there. I saw that on your Instagram. Explain to everybody what you represent. Everything.
DACA Dreamers are basically. It was originally a group of 850,000 immigrants that were allowed a work permit to work here. And they actually recently just reopened it up. So now we're getting a lot of new applicants in. The only prerequisite is that you're 16, you don't have a criminal record, your record's gotta be completely clean. You gotta have, pay your taxes. You have to basically just be a really good upstanding citizen. And, we've been waiting around for 10 years at this point, and we've kind of just been letting the people in power speak for us and hoping for the best, but that's not really working, which is kind of what inspired this project. Is I kind of just want to give people a different perspective on what it means to be quote unquote an illegal immigrant based on just pure paperwork status. I'm here legally. I have a work permit. I'm here. I'm allowed to do what I do, but there's a lot of people out there that don't.
What part of the motherland you from?
I'm actually part from northern Mexico. I'm from Tamaulipas.
Okay. So I know we supposed to see.
Ooh, I'm from Nuevo Laredo.
Okay. Hell yeah.
But yeah, my parents brought me here at a very young age. I was like 3 years old. And I've always seen them hustle, they've always been grinding since they were a kid, since they were like my age.
Yeah.
It's kind of just, that's really the biggest part that inspired me, is the fact that my dad almost died like November. He got the Rona really bad.
Ooh wee.
My grandpa died on Christmas Eve.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
And it was really just the combination of those two things that made me realize that I wasn't in a good spot when that happens. I didn't want to be in the spot where I was in when that happens. But it also kind of just I hadn't been doing anything. You know, like I spoke about doing this music stuff for a long time now. I've just never actually gone out of my way to do anything about it.
So how long you actually been making music?
It's about to be like 7 years, 8 years.
Like
now.
actually recording and everything?
Oh, recording music?
Yeah, recording
about 2
wise.
years.
And actually
I recorded
dropping?
my first single with Crazy P. He was at the with Ghetto Wedo.
Okay, he was on the
did
last
that one.
contest.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He was the first one to engineer my Space City Alien.
So smoking at the smoking mic.
Smoking mic.
Big
Okay.
shout out
Mic
to
was
them
cool,
boys,
bro.
man.
They used to hold that open mic. That was really,
Yeah.
What was the
really cool.
experience of putting that project together?
It was kind of weird. It was like my first hip hop song that I've actually worked on to try to put out and do something with it. It really came down to his engineering, man. He knows what he's doing behind that computer. It really did help a lot. Gave me some tips. He said, put in ad libs, otherwise it's not gonna sound full. I'm like, all right, that's so what I've been trying to work on. But other than that, it was really fun, man. It was just really chill, really laid back, and he made it feel like it wasn't me putting out a body of work. It was just me having fun behind the mic. It really does help out.
Yeah, that's the whole point, is to have fun behind that mic. You
Yeah.
know?
Exactly. You gotta do your own thing.
Yeah,
Now, he's
got
been
to.
having fun with some of these records. So Kung Fu Remix,
Oh man.
right? Gotham
Yeah.
Hoodlum. All these stuff, right? I've been going through his Instagram, just seeing, kind of like getting familiar with a lot of my contestants. Bro got some heat. So this is where he really switched it up on me. These and if y'all haven't heard these songs, go check them out as soon as we
check
get
'em
done
out.
with this interview. Explain some of these songs right here. This new heat right here, right?
Yeah. So let's see. Let's start off with the Dreamers remix. It's like the Kung Fu remix by Corday.
Right.
Corday is one of the most influential artists for me out there. He's young, he's about my age, and he's really striving to put himself out there like that. Plus he's musically talented and he's lyrically talented. That's like the good duo that you want. It gives you longevity in the industry. It gives you the ability to say what you want to say when you want to say it. I decided to remix his Kung Fu song just because there's a lot of things that haven't really been said about Dreamers, and again, I'm trying to change that perspective. You wouldn't even know that I was an immigrant if I didn't change it up and spoke in Spanish.
Yeah,
Just now, like, I have, for lack of a better word, I have a white tone in my voice. It's just kind of what it's been like growing up here.
That's what they said about my boy K-Dog too.
But yeah, the Dreamers remix is kind of just like spitting fast, trying to get as much as I can say into that instrumental as possible, and having some fun with it too. 4 Days my favorite artist. I'm trying to get that, get that label sign. But other than that, the Gotham Hoodlums remix I actually wrote for the original Straight Outta Texas 5 that we were gonna do. I wrote that specifically for that. I'm just like, well, I gotta show a few things. I gotta show that I can know what I'm doing, but also I can slow down and make it sound good, but also speed up when I have to.
Right on.
Good thinking, man.
Diversity in that. While talking about my favorite superhero, Batman over Superman any day of the week. But yeah, it was kind of just that was just really a laid back song, but with everything happening right now, it kind of just gave me time to really think about what I want to do with this concept. And the next song that I'm doing is going to be the first song off of the mixtape that I'm going to drop in September, which is going to be called Space City Alien. I'm going to remix that other Space City Alien song that I did with Paul.
Nice.
But
That's dope.
yeah, this first song I'm doing is called Signals from Space.
Hell yeah.
And it's just like, aliens at your door.
Hell yeah. Hey,
That kind of aliens?
hey, man.
Because,
But- I like the concepts you're coming out with, though. He's got some really good concepts. Developing.
immigrants are considered illegal aliens.
Right.
I love that. We live in Space City. It's
sir.
just 2 and 2 together. It
Yes,
was
sir.
really
Yes,
easy.
sir.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I think it's got a lot of potential, and that's really kind of what I want to push for it, because it gives me a bit more creativity. I can do a lot of stuff with aliens. I can do a lot of stuff with like the theoretical aspect of it, and just like I love that aspect. Like Tex-Mex is something that I chose because it represents who I am as a person. The Space City stuff, that's who I want.
Yeah.
Right on.
I got you.
Right
man.
on. So tell me, before we wrap this up, let me know what you're bringing to the stage July 8th, because it's going down straight out of Texas, coming to Club Mesquite, and we're coming live. We got a live audience. Everyone's going to be in the building. What are you bringing with it?
What am I bringing?
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna bring that song for one.
Hell
Honestly,
yeah.
first of all, I also want to shout out Lord Astro from the Space City Lords. We're gonna catch that 1v1 on the Yu-Gi-Oh decks, bro. We've been messing each other back and forth. We're talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. He's gonna catch a 1v1. you know, it's gonna happen.
Boy, better watch out, man. Hey,
You know,
yeah, they're gonna be in the house as well. We're gonna have a whole bunch of contestants, so they're gonna be hitting the stage, man. I hope you're gonna set that mug on fire, man, because
that's the goal. You know, I've been working on this song. It's crafted specifically for this audience. It's crafted specifically for this crowd.
Good luck.
And
Hell yeah.
Thank you. I am just gonna give you guys all, like, this is the biggest moment that I've had up until now, is coming in here to this interview.
That's dope, bro.
This is really kind of just coming at me really fast. I was not expecting to be in this sort of professional production this early on into doing this hip hop stuff. You know, I kind of just stumbled on it one day.
But that's why my boys, you know, the hustle time with. That's
dude,
why they're here
you
for
guys
the
have
platform.
been growing a lot, and
appreciate it, bro.
I happen to catch it on that wave where I can like really kind of just cash in on it and lock it in and really kind of just progress with it. That's what my goal is.
Hell yeah. Well, welcome aboard, man.
Appreciate it, man.
My boy's going to be on Straight Outta Texas July 8th.
Yes, sir.
You don't want to miss that. If you want to sign up too, we may have a couple of slots available. I don't know. Maybe by the time you're watching this, we won't. But man, follow Hustle Town Network and also follow you where at?
Plug in.
TxMxFlex on Instagram, or you can always follow my YouTube. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, trying to monetize that channel. That's the next step. Let's go.
That's right. TxMxFlex in the
Going
building.
down.
Right here on Behind the Hustle. It's going down July 8th. Straight Outta Texas, man.
TxMxFlex up next.
Hey man, what up? It's the Infamous Tex, here to tell you about my player partners, my affiliates over at Vintage Affiliated. That's right, they got the rarest, classic, exclusive, vintage, hard to find 80s, 90s, and early 2000s clothing. Open 7 days a week, and it's all in a one-stop shop. Check them out online at www.vintageaffiliated.com or pull up in person, 2414 South Gordon Street in Alvin, Texas, just south of H-Town. They're always featured on Hustle Town Network, so be sure to tell them your boy Infamous Tex sent you. And be sure to follow their Facebook page and their Instagram for exclusive offers and deals you can't find nowhere else.